Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. First, Jesus share immense. Thank you, Jesus. But guys, I literally just got back to the gym from the gym. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I've been hitting the gym as well. Today though, I did go beyond my 30 minutes. Like I ran 40 minutes straight on the treadmill. Who am I? Huh? Who am I? I love it. It's a major step for me, and it was a 7K run, and I just love it. I love it. So far so good. Even though it's not about the weight, I'm loving the pecs of the body coming together as well. I'll show you guys. So this is what we have here now. You guys can see that. In fact, let me not suck belly. This is it. Okay, I'm pushing it forward, but yeah, that's a better view. This is it. For somebody who has a 3-finger separation of the ascletis recti, this is good. This is good progress. I love it. I'm here for it. But anyway, today I literally have 4 hours to cook. First, I take a bath, okay? And I'll be right back. Why are you like this? That go wrong. I shall not let you disrupt my day.
Oh my goodness. I can't figure it out.
Are you ready to do this for me? Let's fix it together.
Let's fix it together.
Oh my goodness, I don't believe you right now. Guys, stop babe, I'm filming.
Sorry.
Finally gotten descent, and I do have a few updates for you guys. I think I'll just update you while I'm making shawarma. I need to make shawarma today because the wrap, the tortilla, is going to expire today. So I have to make the shawarma today. But I've gotten the scent. I do have a reel to shoot before I go get into kitchen mode. That's why I also did makeup. And we also have prayers by 4, March to motherhood, which is in 3 hours. Like, how do I want to make shawarma and shoot reels? Why are you looking like that?
I'm suspect.
PG. I can't even tell you people what has gone on. Transpire. Let me wear chain. Just wear chain for me.
It's not chain, it's chain.
Anyway, it's chain that gave us 2 children.
Wow. Wow.
Please don't go back to work. Stay at home, you guys. They said PG might start going back to the office soon, and I have palpitations every time I hear it because how? But anyway, there's almost nothing like having this man, my partner, close to me often. A ball of emotions. God, lie down. You want to lie down. I want to walk. Sorry. Oh, baby, you can help me do something.
What?
You can help me do the laundry.
Okay. This laundry.
I was waiting.
Wait.
I
No,
was
do it.
laid down.
Let me wait.
All the energy you have.
Let me just 20 minutes.
Can you guys hear PG? Baby, if you do you know how long I used to do this laundry? Meanwhile, PG has started to your war, or is it your say? There are many things that he does in this house normally, but now he can really hide under. I'm tired from work, or I'm working. Especially since we have like all this assistance in place. He's now dumping it on me, forgetting that my whole work self is always like, it's just that mine is flexible, but my to-do list never ends, babe. I charge you with this laundry.
I shall do it.
You will do the laundry as if it's hard you use it to wash it. Like you will pack it, and I'm not underestimating what you do with the washer and dryer. But this is where the main work is. Do you get folding the clothes, hanging them? You will not leave those ones for me. I miss being pregnant because I never had to even think of all of this when I was pregnant. But now, when I see that my husband is literally fixed to a desk and I have some time, I will be forced to do it. And then he has not made it a habit. What am I doing? Let me take time. Let me shoot my reels first. Babe, do you want to do a reel with me?
Today?
What was your mind for this?
My 1 hour break. Honestly.
I know. And anything outside of that, you are not ready. Very shit. Let me do my reel, please. I have one idea. 2 actually.
Hey pretty baby, am I in your way? Cause you walked out so fast yesterday. No, I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. So tell me what you want.
I literally dragged PG to do another room with me. I was cracking up. I tried to take the thumbnail for it. This one is not bad. Let's just take one more.
Yeah.
The cheese. Like daddy and mommy.
You know, the way I even held my hand.
Oniro! He said Nairo.
Go.
I think we'll now go back to say that first one that is an original is the best.
Usually.
I like this one. Look at you! Reels actually take more time than what you see. And babe did not do one folding like this.
I mean, like, you pulled me into this, Juliet, so that was like,
I thought it would be better to at least do one reel for my brand than for you to just lie down there. Now you literally have 10 minutes to go back to work.
Alright.
Anyway, let's go to the kitchen, guys.
Let's go make some shawarma.
Tortilla for shawarma. Literally April 26th. Okay, it expires tomorrow, not today. I take it back. And this time we did buy the whole wheat. So this is like the whole wheat bread, not the white one. I mean, white bread, whole wheat bread, or brown bread. I'm like, I really don't really see. Yes, there is a difference. One is less processed, but at the end of the day, bread is still bread. Don't come for me. Anyway, I do have a shawarma recipe I use. I know that a lot of you guys have asked me about the last time I made shawarma. I'm not the best person who can walk you through all my cooking day with me. I cannot. It is a lot. Like, squeeze some money into your food influencers' pockets today. It is a lot. See? So this is two that I've watched before. I am marinating nothing. I ain't got time to be marinating nothing. So I usually just follow a recipe from YouTube. There's so many, but this one is like OG. Do I have lemon? Yes, I do. It's going to be easier this time because most of the things I'm using this time are like pre-cooked. For instance, this chicken, as against boiling and everything, I actually just got a chicken that is already shredded. I will still go ahead and marinate it, but I won't have to do too much. Also, things like my carrots, I also got shredded carrots, so I only have to cut up the cabbage. Did I say garbage? Cabbage. Stop laughing. It's not even funny. Why did I say that? How did I say that? Anyway, first things first, guys. The joy. I know that some of you might be wondering, where's Tobia? We do have childcare now, and sometimes I look at myself like, how were you doing it all those days before childcare? And even though it's just a few hours, the time that is with his minder, I'm able to get so much done undivided. Forgetting like this terrain is different because there's still so much to do. Housework, cooking for the family, doing laundry, you know, making sure that work. See, self-employment can be a scam sometimes. It can be a scam. I can't even lie, because I'm like, ooh, it's a lot. With Soteria, it was easy that, you know, I had paid employment, so maternity leave was a breeze. You're self-employed and you have to figure out maternity leave and still want your baby close to you. But we finally figured out an arrangement that works for us as a family. Mommy's happy, baby's happy, daddy's happy, big sister's happy, everybody's happy. That being said, there is also my work. I have an assistant. Sometime late last December, I did put up a post asking for, you know, people to send their CVs. It was towards the tail end of my pregnancy. I was done. But knowing that with the kind of work I do, I still have to like put out content, you know, brand work and things like that. And with every other thing that I even have by the side I'm doing, it was about time, right? Obviously, because of postpartum, I couldn't even think about interviewing and stuff. But once, you know, childcare was taken care of, I started to reach out to everybody that submitted their CV. I even almost chose one person But while I was yet to get back to her, guys, most random way, I was just outside taking pictures by myself, because you guys know that PG used to take the bulk of my pictures before, but with his new work arrangement as well, it's now me, myself, and I. So I went outside with my tripod trying to take a picture, and this lovely lady walks up to me to say, oh, do you need help? I can help you. Got to know she's a student, and now that she's done with like exams, summer break and stuff, you know, she has some time on her hands. So I'm like, do you? And why I chose over the previous person is that she has more experience in this photography, you know, influencer life. So I'm like, okay, as against teaching someone from scratch, right? But my assistant, and then like I said, the beauty is that she actually lives in my building, so it's literally, Alpha, are you free? Come upstairs, let's work, or you know, let's do this and that. Even though it's always not like that, we do have a standing contract. She's African, not Nigerian, but she's African. So we have a beautiful work arrangement so far, and for now she comes like once a week, depending on what I have to do. Sometimes she comes twice, right? So works for me that way. Even if I have things like cooking to do, then she's on top of all the editing, brand work. Editing, not really, I still edit all my vlogs, but like planning content and things like that, she's on top of that. Then with housework as well, like I said, PG used to be on top of the chores before his work started fully, and now that with him even going back to office, like, you know what, you're not going to come back all the way from work and now start washing bathroom and stuff. He was already telling on everybody. I still wake up in the night to breastfeed fully, so I'm like, you know what, we gotta have a house cleaner. So we also have a house cleaner. For now the arrangement is once a month, but she takes off the heavy lifting, bathrooms, like oven, windows, what's it called, cleaning the refrigerator, things that like really tasky. She takes it off, so that throughout it's just light work we have. So I mean, I'm like, even though all these things are like really expensive, make mama no go mint. We just cracking up. I won't lie, it was already telling on me. As in, I even considered, okay, what can you do? Do you want to take a break? But I realized that even with the break, right, even if you required me taking a break, it would have still not been a lasting solution, right? But in the interim now, this is a more lasting solution that works for everybody, right? Things might change in the future, but at least for the rest of summer, this is how, you know, our stuff is. So I've kind of finished the updates, and I've only just done the chicken. Cook with me is a scam. It is a scam. But anyway, let's see, because I have to finish this before prayers. Did I mention that we're praying and fasting in March to motherhood? Do you guys actually cook when you're fasting? Have you ever mistakenly tasted something before? Let me know in the comments. I think that happened to me once before in the past. So I'm just going to be using some turkey sausage, chicken breast strips, seasoned, fully cooked. I still need to give it my own razzmatazz, right? So oil first. I'm going to use some olive oil. We use olive oil and avocado oil in my house, but today I'm just going to use some olive oil, some salt. I play too much, you guys. Garlic powder and red pepper. Hold on, you're going to fast. I always mix up garlic and ginger. I can't lie, always. Like, not in the raw form, in the ground form. It's always so confusing to me. I literally have to think about it that, okay, ginger is this color and I need to sort this. Like, I have so many spices unlabeled. Why? When I have a whole labeling machine in my house. Okay, some red pepper. PG likes the spicy, so I'm going all in with that one. Babe, yeah. You're literally not eating because now you're waiting for shawarma. Okay, there is unsweetened yogurt. That's what's in the recipe. I have this, it just says Greek yogurt, so just gonna go on this banana, so that works. I think I'm supposed to actually use a plain one, but that's fine. Yep, yogurt in chicken. Amazing. That's the beautiful thing about fasting. Your spirit is so active, because ideally I would have just Oh, I'm so conscious of it. What else have we got there? Some lemon juice. I won't need this a lot because, like I said, the thing expires tomorrow. The wrap. And lemon has a way of just giving you that flavor that if anything was going to be smelling funny, lemon takes it away. What else? I think that's all. Added oil. Yep. So ideally, I was supposed to actually mix it, like mix the stuff before now pouring the chicken into it, but it's the same thing at the end of the day. I'm just going to mix all of the chicken. But maybe I can marinate it actually. Let's see. Definitely won't be for 1 hour. Maybe just in the period of cutting the cabbage, right? Let's see if I can do that. So I have that. It smells nice already. Speaking of reels, guys, I know I was making reels earlier. Somebody asked how I get ideas for my reels, and to be honest, apart from just scrolling through the internet and seeing some that are relatable, most times I like my reels that I've done originally well are like things that are like an original, right? So I always say just Holy Spirit inspired, like, and everyday life things that people can find relatable. You know, I was in the bathroom, I was just telling my husband that if I do this one I will be turning my brands to comedy. As a matter, I was thinking of the fact that African parents will say, I'm doing this for you, all I do for you. But in reality, when they are now sitting with their friends, you now be hearing them say, that's my dad, I'm shading my dad. My firstborn is in Redeemer's University, my second born is in Bowen, my third Covenant, and my last born Babalola. I'm like, in reality, is it me? I was just thinking, was like bragging rights, bragging rights. But obviously, they're doing it for us. But I was just thinking on how well they become proud of us when we're doing well, and anyway, if you want to make a reel out of that, good luck, because I'll never most likely do it. Anyway, speaking of reels, right? It's not funny how sometimes, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like YouTube is taking a back seat to a lot of this creatives. And will you even blame the creators? Because the truth is, YouTube takes much more. You film, you edit, and then your visibility is like, when people feel like now these days, because there's so much on reels to catch people's attention, short span, microwavable generation much, people are more in love with things that are instant and fast, right? And it's fine, like it can even be on the guise of I don't have time to see through a YouTube video. I'm not saying that YouTube videos are completely taking the back seat. I appreciate you guys for continuously engaging in my content despite all the reels I'm even putting out. But I'm just saying, like, there's now so much that, I don't blame people that leave YouTube out of, this is taking so much of my time. But God help us. God continue to help us, because you just have to know what works for you as a person, right? I personally feel like, as much as I like reels, I just feel like I can't afford to jump on every trend, right? Because for instance, I've seen mini vlogs, and I'm like, if I start to do mini vlogs with reels, then what is the essence of day in my life on YouTube? It just doesn't make sense. Even though those mini vlogs are would be like super easy to do. I'm talking from someone who literally vlogs for a living. You know how those mini vlogs will just be a breeze, editing and stuff. Sometimes I edit my reels in 5 minutes. How do I want to try that on YouTube? So I guess what I'm also trying to say is, please keep supporting your favorite YouTubers like me. It's not a joke. These apps are bent on just making us do the most. But I mean, like I said, with reels, I just do things that would ordinarily not fit into a YouTube video, or things that are just like very sporadic. And I have so many ideas for my reels, I won't lie. And that's why I'm not scared of the fact that, oh, will I one day leave YouTube for reels? I feel like they're just different, right? They're different, and I always have to like ask myself that, what's the purpose of that? Do you get? And obviously the style as well, will it fit into a YouTube video? Is it too much for a YouTube video? Is that something you can pass across in just a YouTube video? Why do you want to now do reels for it? Pass across in a reel. Why do you now want to do a whole YouTube video for it? Things like that. God just help us, because this creator life is not a joke. I kid you not. I kid you not. There's TikTok. I'm on TikTok. Funny enough, I have videos that have gone viral on TikTok. Like, I'm talking 1.5 million, 1.7 million views. So random. And I think I have just 10k following on TikTok. But just like, imagine if I'm now trying to also create fresh content for TikTok. I cannot spread myself thin like that. So made up my mind, at least for now, sticking to YouTube, do reels as it comes, right? And the fact that Instagram too is a good platform for influencing, even though most of my influencing gigs are mostly YouTube, Instagram is usually just an add-on for now. Really hopeful that I get more Instagram, sponsored posts. But for now, it's mostly YouTube that the brands that want to work with me tell me to do. So again, I'm like, let me not go and just be doing reels for popularity. Popularity does not pay the bills. Doesn't put money in my pocket. Let me not forget that. It's YouTube that these brands like when they see my work. So guys, again, the more you watch my videos, the more you press that thumbs up, subscribe button, the more you're helping me and telling the brands that I'm worth partnering with. So please keep doing that. Your food will not be in tight places. Anyway, that's it for the reels. That's about that. Babe, face your work. Face your work. And I was discussing with my friend the other day too. The internet is such a funny place, because again, thank God for the spirit of discernment and purpose and guidance, right? I feel like there are so many things that, like, one could easily do, I'm talking from a content creator point of view, that would actually make you famous and catch up people's attention, right? And that's fine if you're doing it from like a genuine standpoint, if you're doing it because that's really your reality. I'm not talking about just comedy video or just reels that we're just putting out to make you relate to other people's reality. I'm actually bringing it home now to me, that I film about marriage, and things like that. There are many things that you could do that would just be for the gram, but God help me that my reality and my outlook will always match, except it's like just reactions and stuff. But at the end of the day, just make sure that both things are matching, right? We'll just keep sharing our truth, and hope that God will continue to breathe on it. So cabbage and carrots ready. Okay, it's a good balance, a good blend, not too bad. Holy Spirit, you're welcome to this place with your presence. We wait on you, Lord, we wait on you. Did you guys know that mayonnaise is actually made from eggs? Did you know that? Anyway, this is the one that's been in the house, and I feel like I should use it, even though I just bought this one. But I'm trying to even find the expiry date, and I can't find it. I don't know, but it's been in the fridge, though. I was going to throw it in this trash, but PG is always judging me. This is supposed to be in recycle. I'm not about to be thinking which one is recycle, which one is normal trash. That's one thing that's really good at. And it's like, I'm the one who has to take it out at the end of the day. Every day. If you look at me when I'm about to throw something here, no, it doesn't go there. Anyway, we've got ketchup. Yep. And then some mayonnaise. This is like very strong, so you can't use too much. Just a bit. Just a tiny bit, like that. Some, here it says Shawarma sauce. I don't have that. I just have some red hot chili. So I'm gonna put that just a teeny bit. Then what else? Yeah, sweet chili sauce. So that's the one. That's all. That is all. It's only that sriracha sauce I don't have, whatever that means. And I didn't use enough of this then. Okay. The thing with shawarma is I'm not afraid to use pepper, even though Soteria loves pepper. She doesn't have a hang of how to eat shawarma, so it's just for the adults. And PG loves the pepperier, the better for the shawarma, so giving all you should give. Look at that. Can you see how creamy it is? So creamy. And yes, it did cross my mind to take a spoon, but spirit prevails. So now that that's done, I just have to fry the sausage and the bulk of the work is done. So for sausage, most likely be using everything in this pack because for some I do double sausage, for some I put single sausage. Usually like the double sausage. For me, because of this farm, I'm okay with one. Time for the sausage to go in. Usually clean it off. Normally I would even use the pan I used to make the shawarma, but since it's just 5 pieces of shawarma, that pan stresses me out. Babe, have you seen the pan? Babe?
Yeah?
Do you know where the pan is?
Which pan?
The long pan for pancakes.
It should be behind the dry washer.
Dry. Oh. Okay. It has gathered dust. Ew. I've got to wash them. So, this is the pan. It takes so much at a time, but it just stresses me out sometimes because I always have to put it on my gas cooker when I want to use it. If it was like stationed, it would have been easier, but that's the space I have for now. That's what I'm working with. So, but that's one reason we've not had pancakes, like homemade pancakes, because we usually still had pancakes from fast food yesterday. But that's why we've not had homemade pancakes in a while. Another update actually was for food ordering. We used to order food from someone in Oakville, especially throughout that fresh postpartum phase. My mom did step in a lot. She made a lot of food. The beans she made when they left almost 3 months ago is still in the freezer. We're literally on the last batch. Right? However, I also had to step in to start cooking here and there, especially since all of these arrangements, because number one, food is expensive in this Canada, and then number two, there's some things I just make that I feel like I can't get that quality with outside. Don't get me wrong, the food we order is nice. Jollof rice, fried rice, which I hardly make. What else do we order? We still order chicken. That one, you see that cooked chicken? They fry it, now make sauce. Now you matter, put it in the sauce. Stresses me out, literally. So we still order that. That's a staple. And the good thing is every time we order, she's always giving me free jollof rice. I love it. Even if sometimes it's a plate, just a plate. And jollof rice is so yummy. But I still feel like there's some things that I would like to make by myself for my family. I don't know why. I don't know. And it's not like I exactly love cooking. In the recent past now, I will cook like maybe 3 times in a week. Bulk cooking, and then that will last us for a while. But let's just say food is expensive. But there's just some things I can't like recently I made that Alfredo's pasta. Oh my goodness. PG approved. It was so good. Like PG had it 3 times in one day. Am I right, babe?
Yeah.
3 times in one day. I'm like, I'm going to finish this thing. We literally had to share the last place because I'm like, I can't cook and you will eat it all. It's not fair. It was so good. So things like that you know, I like to explore with food a lot. Even jollof rice, and I just enjoy just making sure that the condiments inside. So even if mine isn't as tastier, the fish, the mushrooms, the boiled peppers inside, they're nothing compared to mama's cooking. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's time to actually quickly stir fry the chicken. I'm gonna go ahead and use this pan for the chicken grilling. Jesus, you love me too much, oh, too much, oh, too much, oh, excess love, oh. How about? Wait, what? Okay, yeah, I have like 1 hour 15 minutes before prayers.
You could've noticed.
Shawarma is all done. Chef soaps. Chef soaps. Calling myself out. PG came around to help a bit, and he was packing the chicken, right? So there's leftover chicken and then some leftover sauce. I did pack everything. I'm going to put it in the freezer. Ideally, I should have eaten the sauce as a salad, but there's so much going on. So when he was packing it, it tasted from the chicken, and then it just occurred to me to ask. I'm like, oh, how's the chicken, babe? And he's like, oh, it's nice. And then after 10 seconds, like, just a tad bit salty. I'm like, why didn't you say? At this point anyway, it's too late, because again, and I said I was busy doing Salt Bay. But he now said it's just a tiny bit, and I'm hoping that now that it has mixed up with the condiments, it's gonna look okay. Hopefully. Anyway, that's it. Came out good. The last time I think it was 12 tortillas, 12 wraps. So I had 6, but this time I had 5. I'm just going to freeze that. That can still make another set of wraps. So next time we buy a wrap, I'm going to just use this one, but I'm going to freeze it. I have exactly 25 minutes to my prayer time, so I'm going to go give PG shawarma now. Between clearing this place up or going to take a seat or pump, I actually have to pump. I do want to make stew. Stew is easy for me to make, so I think I'll still make stew even when I'm in mommy mode fully. But you see the efori roll I wanted to make? Perish jade, yeah. I have this fish, mackerel fish, and efori roll that I've been planning to make. My back just cracked. It's been a long day from exercising now to this. I brought out some goat meat, and I have some chicken in the fridge as well that I've wait, what's that thing you did? Huh? Stir what? Stir fry. Is that it? What? The chicken. Air dry. Air fry. Oh, air fry. Oh. Yes. Wow. Whatever. Who have you seen fasting, running 7K and making shawarma? Please. Anyway, so yes, PG did air fry some chicken over the weekend. I don't really like using our air fryer. He says it's not a big deal for him, so he air fries chicken. So with that, I can still make stew later this evening. But for now, this for PG. Then when I'm done praying, I'm also going to have one shawarma. But thank you for watching, and subscribe if you're not. Let me know more vlogs you'd like to see from me. Drop a comment, drop a like. I'll like it, I'll reply to many as possible. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Whenever your heart is broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find a light in your soul, I'll be there.